Hello, hello, hello. We are coming up on the end of the Lenten season. Next Sunday, we celebrate Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem while they praise his name and put down palm branches as he boldly goes toward his destiny to die on the cross for you and I. My question today is, are you insured? Just about everywhere we look, at some point, we are going to run across an ad for life insurance, car insurance, or health insurance, all of which are not bad to have. However, there is an insurance policy that many people gloss right over, possibly because they don't see it or feel it as a need to have in their life. Are you secure in knowing where you will spend eternity? For me, that's the best insurance policy one can have, especially given the times we're living in now. I noticed that having these insurance policies give me a sense of assurance that when something goes wrong, I have help. Once you accept the free gift of salvation, you are insured for life against anything that could go wrong. The secure knowledge that God our Father will help, Psalm 91, verses 1 and 2, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will remain secure and rest in the shadow of the Almighty, whose power no enemy can withstand. We must remember this when the enemy comes at us sideways, all bark and no bite. Remind him you're a child of God and he has no power or control over you, and your circumstances are in God's hands. Let him know, in no uncertain terms, he is messing with the wrong one. And since he knows that you know he has no real power, he would be wise to get to stepping. Verse 2 goes on to say, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust with great confidence and on whom I rely. Key words, on whom I rely. Some of us, and I was once in this group, have a tendency to rely on our money, our job, our fame, and our family when God is the only one who can perform the many miracles we receive daily. We can rest assured that he is always there to help. I will forewarn you, God will not be mocked. Galatians 6:7 clearly tells us, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. He will not allow himself to be ridiculed, nor treated with contempt, nor allow his precepts to be scornfully set aside. For whatever a man sows, this and this only is what he will reap. When we sow good seed, we reap good harvest. When we sow bad seed, we reap bad harvest and sometimes very deadly repercussions. And because we may never know when we will reap what we sow, my belief is to do good, as much good as I can, because I want to receive good. I treat people the way I want to be treated, even when I may feel they don't deserve it. I can never say who deserves what, because if I got what I deserved, woo, I would be in a sorry state. When we can remember to give others the same grace we are given, our life takes on a different and better direction. I found that things that once bothered me do not bother me so much anymore. I take them to God, who is my source and my help. Being still, being still, being still. And that took me some time to learn to do. When I am still, trusting God to be God and do what he do, I can hear the Spirit whisper what to do and say, or better yet, what not to do and not to say. I sometimes am still the person with no filter. Thank God I am really, really learning to be careful about what comes out of my mouth. Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge it will eat its fruit and bear the consequences of their words. And if I'm not speaking blessings and life, that does not reflect well on my walking when I'm talking. Life is short. When I learned how to let things go that would cause me to behave in a way that is not what I say I represent, I learned that it doesn't make me a wuss or weak. It makes me strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Now, I am nowhere near perfect, but I strive to be the best ambassador for God that I can be. Every lesson is a blessing, letting me know that I am on my way to being the kind of person I can be proud of when I look in the mirror and can sleep in peace at night. When my number is up, I know where I will be spending eternity. Do you? It's never too late to accept the free gift of salvation. Do it today. And remember, God will never leave you nor forsake you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May God continue to bless your life. Like, follow, and subscribe.